Hi everybody, welcome to GoTV. I am your host, Christopher Tompkins. I am the CEO and head strategist at the Go Agency. We're an online marketing firm specializing in social media marketing for companies all over the world. So what is GoTV? Well, it's our new episodic television show that's going out on multiple platforms. So you'll be seeing this on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on IGTV. And what we want to do is we want to bring you the late breaking news, some tips, things that you can do to just tips and helpful tactics that you can put into your own social media marketing strategy that's going to help you basically take it to the next level. Also, there's some stuff that we know because the Go Agency, we are on the main line of info in the online marketing world. So if we find out something that we think you should know about or a trend that you might want to put into your strategy in the next few months, we want to tell you about it. For example, today I got some Instagram news, I got some YouTube news, and I got some Facebook advertising news. Facebook advertising, oh my God, we all love it, right? If you love Facebook advertising, please, I want to hear about it in the comments. Most of the time, I know my team and we get a little frustrated with Facebook advertising. So I'd like to hear your own stories. Please, this is an interactive show, so if you have any questions or any comments on anything that's going to be happening throughout this show, please put it in the comments section, or you can also visit us online, the Go Agency USA.com, and you can sign up for our newsletter. We have tons of free ebooks, lots of great content there. Also, we're going to be putting the sources of all of this stuff on our website, so you can check that out on our blog page. So let's get back into what today's show is going to be all about, okay? I only got you for a few minutes, so I want to get you as much content as possible here, okay? So the first thing that we're going to be talking about is Instagram has just announced a new set of tools to help users get a better understanding of who is actually behind the accounts that you're following. So, there's been a lot of problems on Instagram with fake accounts, especially if you're a company and you're really trying to worry about your reputation and you want to be credible. Well, there's people out there creating faker accounts, and unfortunately, they are sucking up some of your bandwidth. So Instagram sees this as a growing problem. I mean, we've all seen this on Twitter, tons on Twitter, and also on Facebook as well. So if you've seen any of your numbers across the board kind of fall over the past year, it's because we're removing a lot of the faker accounts on social media. So Instagram now, if you go on to a different account, you can click the menu button and you can see about this account, and you can see if it's verified. So what's your takeaway, folks? Get your account verified. It's very simple to do, and you can do it through Instagram. So make sure that you add that to your list, okay? Next up is Instagram shopping. Ooh, who's excited about that? Product companies, of course. If you are selling a product online, wouldn't it be great if you were able to do it on Instagram? Well, Instagram's already sniffing that out, and they are beta testing a new Instagram shopping application. Now, this is totally separate from Instagram. So you're still able to do all of your promotion on Instagram, but they're giving you another platform that you can do only for actual sales. So you know on Facebook how you're able to sell things, and you can also sell things on Instagram. People that are going to be using this app, it's going to be pitched directly to those that are focused on shopping. So this is something that you might want to pay attention to. Also, if you're doing lots of Facebook advertising, you do understand that Facebook owns Instagram. So there's going to be lots of crossover there. So if we're thinking about a really high density period such as the holidays, Cyber Monday, Black Friday, Christmas, etc., ad nauseum, you were looking for any way that you can get into the minds of your target audience. So this could be another opportunity for you to get in there. So Instagram shopping, it's not live yet, but now that you know about it, you might want to think about it, okay? Especially if you have a Shopify site. It's it's going to be a great tie-in for that. One of the questions I have for you out there is how many of you are actually selling things using social media? I'd like to hear about your experiences if you're having any issues or you're hitting any blocks. And also, would you be interested in using a standalone Instagram shopping app? Do you feel like that's a step too far? Okay, I just threw like 45 questions at you. If you give me a comment, I'll be very happy, and I'll answer any questions that you have, okay? So you can ask them here, or you can visit us online, thegoagencyusa.com. Next up, we have YouTube Giving. Okay, well, YouTube is currently beta testing a new suite of features within the app called YouTube Giving. So if you are working with a nonprofit or a 501c, you might be interested in this app. So part of this is going to be focused on fundraising. It's going to be focused on campaign matching, and also the Super Chat for Good, which is a feature where you're actually able to give and pledge money in real time. So if you are, if you'd like to take a look at the beta test, the information is going to be attached to the show description as well as on our website, thegoagencyusa.com. So check it out. I'd be interested to see how you are getting along with it. Again, if you are not utilizing YouTube in your overall strategy for social media and you do have a visual story to tell, for example, if I'm a nonprofit, YouTube is a really, really perfect way to engage in real time with your audience. You want to have that emotional connection, you know, and that YouTube really enables you to do that. Also, there is, you can interact with people in more ways than just posting the video. Obviously, people are going to leave comments and you can have conversations and take it further from there. So I really do feel like YouTube's a key part of your nonprofit strategy. YouTube Giving is just notching it up a little bit. All right, one more thing for you before I go. We have Facebook. Haha, everyone loves it. And we also love to hate it. So Facebook is trying to they're doing us a favor, okay? They're going to be removing more than 5,000, that's 5 with 3 zeros, ad targeting options, just to protect us, because they don't want to leave anybody out, they don't want to exclude anybody. And what they have said in the actual announcement, which I have printed here, is they said, we want to help educate advertisers about their obligations under our policies. So for over a year, we have required advertisers we identify offering housing, employment, or credit ads to certify compliance with non-discrimination policies. In the coming weeks, this new certification will roll out gradually to all U.S. advertisers, all, okay? So this is gonna happen to you, and that are using the Ads Manager tool. And if you're doing Facebook advertising, you're using that tool. So advertisers are going to be required to complete the certification in order to continue advertising on Facebook. Some of the options that they're probably going to be cutting out are going to be those related to religious beliefs and racial profiling. Okay, so what does that mean? What Facebook wants to sidestep is, okay, I'm an apartment building owner, and I only want white people that are Catholic. So I'm going to exclude everybody that doesn't fit that category. That is racist, and that is against religious beliefs. So Facebook is now putting that into motion so that you cannot do that. So the certification of compliance is going to help you kind of sidestep that and just operate in the best sort of compliance. But guess what? It's gonna make things trickier. So you always have to be on top of your Facebook advertising game. One thing I forgot to mention, have you seen something, there's a new feature on Twitter that is, I think it's ridiculous, but you know, humor me here. It is basically suggestions of who you should unfollow. Thanks, Twitter. I really needed you to tell me what I needed to unfollow. So basically, if you've not interacted with an account for a long time, they would be like, hey, boom, why don't you unfollow them? You're not interacting with them. Clean them out of your network. So I'm thinking, okay, that's a good idea, but how many of your Twitter followers do you interact with? Come on. How many people that you follow on Twitter do you interact with? Not a lot of people. So a lot of people, I mean, for me personally, because I mean, running an online marketing firm specializes in social media, I don't really have a lot of time to do things for my own personal enjoyment, but I use Twitter as a newsfeed, so I check it out. Am I like, hey, commenting and liking and DMing? I'm not dropping into the DM of Wall Street Journal. I'm taking a look at the article, clicking through and taking a look, or maybe not even clicking. Maybe the headline's enough for me. So if I'm not engaging with the Wall Street Journal, it's gonna be like, hey, why don't you unfollow them? You're not engaging with them. Give me a break. I think it's going to be something that's gonna be flash in the pan, hoping. because I feel like it's a detriment to a lot of people and how they use Twitter. And also, I don't want to be dictated to who I should unfollow and I should follow. But hey, get me off my soapbox. That's just how I feel. That is all of the stories that I have for you today on this episode of GoTV. It's a little bit of a short one, but I wanted to give you a lot of the things that we've been talking about around our office. So at the Go Agency, we're working on client campaigns. I just got out of 3 one-hour-long strategy meetings about our clients. So a lot of these topics come up. So what we want to do with this show is share these with you so that possibly you can grow from them as well and benefit from them. Is there anything that you want me to talk about, or any tips or any topics that you really feel are big ones for you that you'd like me to cover? Comment, get in touch with me. There's an area on around this video somewhere that you can comment and you can get in touch with us. So please do. Also visit us online, thegoagencyusa.com. We got ebooks, I have a newsletter, there's a free e-course, there's tons of stuff on there. So just go and interact with it and let me know whatever I can do to help out. So also, I want to plug one more thing. I'm plugging the Social Marketing Academy. It's our podcast. I do this podcast 4 times per month, and it's available on demand. Where can you get it? iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever better podcasts are stored. But you can check it out. The link's on the website. You go to the blog page. It's all linked up there. All right, folks, I want to hear from you, so please let me know what you think about everything and what you'd like me to cover on an upcoming episode. All right, until next time, I'll talk to you then.